My name is Tue Kragstrup. I am the chair of EMEUNET.
And I'm Kim Lauper. I'm the past chair of EMEUNET. So, Tue, can you tell me about the EMEUNET experience?
So the aim of EMEUNET is really also the aim of EULAR. So we are here to really try to improve lives of people living with RMDs. And we do that through many different activities, so educational, to improve clinical skills and so on, but also really much networking and trying to foster collaboration to improve research. And in the end, we do many of these activities together with EULAR, so it's also a bit of integration into the EULAR structure. And let me try and give you an example. So my first experience with EMUNET was a networking event, and I signed up. I think it was in 2017. It was in Rome, and it was a bicycling tour. So I think really the idea from the organizers must have been that if you really go through a experience, near death experience in the traffic, that would really get people together. But I learned that young people in different countries have some of the same experience that I had. So struggling with finding time for both family and work and research. So it was a really good experience. And then I just started integrating with more EMUNET activities. So maybe you can tell me about some of the other activities at the Congress?
Oh, yeah, so EMUNET has lots of activities in the Congress. First, we are very lucky. We have the EMUNET Present Sessions, which are scientific sessions organized by the EMUNET. And so any members of the subcommittee of EMUNET can really propose a session, and we always have very interesting speakers. This year, for example, we had How to Succeed in Academia. And we had you there, and we had Jan Martinez and Georg Schett and Elena Nikiforu, so very nice. We have also a session about different careers in rheumatology. We had a session discussing task forces. We'll have tomorrow a session about observational studies. And then we have the EMUNET quiz, which is the first ever quiz we're organizing. So we have a lot of fun. Then we had lots of different networking opportunities and mentoring opportunities. We have the research speed dating, where people they matching together on research interests, and they have really dating few minutes to discuss their research interests, and then with several other people like that. We also had the mentor-mentee meetings, where we have people that are mentors, well-known mentors from the rheumatology community, that are discussing really informally with young mentees, and that's really a very successful activity. We also have the networking events. So yesterday we had the family dinner, tomorrow the Congress dinner, and that's really a nice way to exchange. And we have also this wonderful booth behind us where we can chat together and hang out. So really many things that EMUNET has at the Congress. So what does EMUNET do outside of the Congress?
Yeah, so there are also ongoing activities throughout the year. So you mentioned a lot of things that we do at the Congress, but we have lots of educational activities also outside. So, for instance, on the website, every month we do the What is New. So this is highlighting 10 new publications in the field of rheumatology every month. And we have people from the subcommittee that are actively identifying these publications, divided into disease topics, and typically one from the clinical area, one from the basic research area. And the last couple of years, we tried to sort of integrate this into also social media. So if you don't want to sit down and go to the website, you can also typically find it on Twitter. So these new discoveries in rheumatology, and you can engage interactively on Twitter if you want to have your say on these discoveries. And for the last 2 or 3 years, we also did it as a podcast. So if you are not on social media, and you are too busy to sit down, you can now listen to it on the go, doing your laundry or bicycling or anything. So we're on social media, Twitter, Facebook, um, Instagram. We have a YouTube channel. We have the podcast. So and then also each month we have the newsletter. Previously, this was made as a PDF, but after integration into EULAR, so now we have some more professional help. So it's a really nice format with WordPress, so you can interact a bit more with it. So I highly recommend that you check out the newsletter, sign up for the newsletter, and engage with it. And finally, I will highlight from the country liaisons. We try to do an educational webinar coming out from one of the EULAR countries. So you will also get this in your email if you sign up. How is EMUNET subcommittee structured, and how can you engage if you wanted to go to sort of the next level and go into one of the subcommittees?
Okay, so first to become EMUNET members, it's very simple. You just have to register on the website and put your email address, and then you can have access to all EMUNET's contents. But then if you want to engage more, we have the EMUNET subcommittee, which are really the group of volunteers that are doing all the work of EMUNET, and it's really motivated people that are organizing all the activity you mentioned. And for this, we have a call every year around spring. And then you can apply if you're part of a EULAR country and you're less than 40 years old, because the EMUNET is targeted to young communities. Then once you're in the subcommittee, if you want to be engaged more, you can again apply later in the EMUNET committee, which are the people chairing, leading all these activities. And the call is usually end of the year, like October or November. And then also we have the country liaisons position, which are the people representing EMUNET in every EULAR countries. And here we have one or two positions. Usually the term is about 3 years. And here we have a call, which is usually during or after EULAR. So then EMUNET can also engage in other activities of the EULAR. Once you're EMUNET members, you can apply, for example, to EULAR task forces if you're interested. You can also apply in other committee of the EULAR, the content committee. So there are lots of opportunity if you want to engage more as an EMUNET member.
Okay, thank you, Kim. Thank you for the discussion.
Thanks a lot, too. It was very nice.